As a disclaimer, I do not condone punching down, generally speaking. I've exclusively aimed my content at creators larger than myself for that reason. However, today's video is an exception for the sake of education. Let's get some context. So a few weeks back, I got a comment on a video I made in November called "Why Do Some People Call Their Opinions Objective? Film Criticism and Beyond," which was a sort of response to a video I saw by a Gushin. Gushin had done an excellent explainer on why people like Mahler, capital L in there for some reason, or Every Frame and Pause are just incorrect when they claim that their film reviews are objective analysis. The comment was from a very small channel. They had about 60 subs or so, called PAIF? PAIF. 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 It sounds like sounds like a fart. PAIF. Anyway, so it's like an anagram of EFAP, I think, which is every frame a pause. But I don't really care what PAIF stands for, so I'm not going to look it up. Point is, they're a facsimile of EFAP. Shamelessly so. And they've apparently spent way too many late nights watching EFAP videos while snickering about how clever they are, and I guess convinced themselves this was a good business model. But considering they have maybe 20 more subs today than they did 3 weeks ago, I worry they may have made an error in that judgment. In their comment, PAIF had politely asked if I'd come on their stream to discuss my take. I decided to check out their stream first, see what kinds of guys they are. I'm not against debate or dialogue about differing opinions by any means, but I am against participating in blood sports for the sake of it, whether I'm shedding the blood or having my blood shed. I'm also very against being friendly with people, or even really having a conversation with people, whose first instinct is to devalue my friends, whether it's my black friends, my trans friends, my non-binary friends, my neurodivergent friends, or my disabled friends. I'm very protective of my friends, and my patience runs from saintly to vengeful really fast when people attempt to devalue or exploit the challenges that my friends face. For the record, I do not think that one can apply objective value to films, nor do I think one can apply truly objective value to the craft of filmmaking. I don't think I can explain it any better than Gushin, Sheep in the Box, Patricia Taxon, Jack Saint, Just Right, or Patrick Willem have said it. So go watch those videos, but if you really just want my take, you can watch the video I did, and all those links are below in the description. Anyway, I stopped in their stream, and the guys of PAIF, they seemed like cool guys from what I could tell immediately. They were having a pretty chill stream amongst themselves. It was like a recap of, their, first month as a channel. Really, really exciting stuff. And I was about to type into the chat, say, hey, actual context here. I got your comment. Maybe we can talk about this. I was literally about to type it into chat. 30 seconds into watching them, someone dropped the R slur. Very casually. And look, I understand these guys are probably pretty young, or at least they sound really young. And I said that word all the time when I was younger. I'm not here to cancel anybody or whatever, but I decided not to go on the stream for that reason. The fact that 4 or 5 guys can just be chatting casually and one of them drops that word and not a single other dude says, hey, maybe let's not use that word, it tells me kind of all I need to know about the environment and collective mentality of this stream. And all I mean by that is that they're young, and I don't think, if they're casually dropping that word and nobody's even batting an eye at it, and then they, it makes me think that maybe they don't have a lot of life experience. So yeah, here's the video. You'll see me introduce myself. I said, oof, that was in reference to the ableism where they use the R slur. And then I simply asked a question. Just a question. And the entire premise of their channel came crashing down in real time, right before my eyes. It was astonishing to witness. The very simple question I asked was, if I disagree with the premise that films can be judged objectively, does that not disprove the premise? Now, I don't think that's like a particularly brilliant or powerful question, but it was a good starting point, I thought. I wanted to get a clear idea from them in their words, what arguments they possessed that led them to challenge me to debate or whatever it was they were wanting to do. But I just want you to listen carefully, as these guys can't even agree on the most basic aspects of their collective position on film criticism.
Was it the why do people call their opinions objective? Film criticism and beyond? Was it that one? So I know I sent a few to you, Borgie. So, but essentially,
is it a good-tism or a bad-tism?
I don't agree with his takes, to be perfectly honest. From memory, I need to watch it again to be sure. But from what I remember, I came away from the video not being best pleased. I don't think he's horrible. He has
right. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about him.
Well, you know, regardless of what happened,
Let's see hashtag Sniffy McAdderall.
Yeah, so it was the why do people call their opinions objective? Film criticism and beyond. And
It's not. So okay, so you can have the opinions
do you want to bring
themselves.
The video up on stream for a minute, because it's
sure.
only like.
Well, no, because I won't be able to hear it with my mic. Because
Okay.
like my so I was gonna say context to address that. No. It's literally I can't hear the audio of. We don't believe that our opinions are literally objective, but you can have opinions that are based on objective fact. An example would be global warming. Like global warming is an objective fact, and someone believing in global warming is them basing their opinions on objective evidence. We don't literally believe our opinions are objective. You gotta play D&D? Okay.
Objective opinions. It's kind of like saying a theory.
Yeah.
You believe this based on fact.
Yeah, you believe this thing based on objective evidence.
It's like you can't say, I don't personally think you can say a movie is objectively bad, but I believe that you can say a movie is objectively bad at a thing.
No, I disagree. I think you can say a movie is objectively bad.
Well, regardless, actual context. If you have stopping by, we appreciate it.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I do disagree with you, Josh. Like a movie can be objectively bad.
How so? Because truly, that just depends on how you consider that to be bad. Because bad, bad in and of itself is subjective. So what you consider to be bad, somebody else could consider to be good. So you would have to assume that a movie has an inherent purpose.
Yeah, but there's usually a universal standard to what is considered bad. Character inconsistency, bad.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the movie in and of itself is bad.
Yeah, but if it's like actually a consistent thing in the film,
yeah, but that's
then the movie is bad.
But that's the difference between objective standards and objective quality, because objective quality doesn't exist.
It literally does, dude. It literally does.
You can't. No, in the context of a movie, you can't have objective quality because you're applying quality.
You absolutely can.
Okay,
guys.
Let's qualify what we mean by quality. Let's qualify that.
Okay.
Quality.
So we'll use the. Well, actually, we should probably leave this for a PAVE discussion.
We probably should, actually.
So basically, I would love to get into this discussion, but that is not really why we're here, and time is ticking on.
So there was another thing that we have to mention.
I'm just gonna. I think was it Borgie told me to put these things up.
I mean, they bicker over whether or not a film can be objectively bad or not based on whether a performance is bad in the film. I mean, I don't think so, as I've personally loved several films with a weak performance, and I've hated movies with an all-star cast working at their prime. How is that possible? It's because films are not objective experiences, and our subjective experiences going into a film will always be different than another person's. It's really simple, guys. But like, if you can't even agree on these basic things, doesn't that disprove the entire position I think so. I said it in the original video, and I'll say it again. Trying to frame your opinions as fact is a fool's errand and has the effect of gatekeeping, especially when many of those who claim to offer objective analysis usually just coincidentally seem to hate the exact same things that reactionaries, anti-SJWs, and even open racists hate. But even with all this, I wasn't going to make a video on these kids. It was tempting to have a chuckle at their expense, but I stuck to my no punching down rule. But then this morning, my friend Sheep in the Box, who I mentioned earlier, had tweeted about PAFE. Apparently they'd made a 4-hour video about Sheep, then found their way into Sheep's Discord server, and began harassing and verbally abusing people. They misgendered people, probably called them that R word, and just trolled a server full of friendly, intelligent people who actually enjoy media analysis. The point of this video is this. Be original. Don't copy your heroes. Take inspiration from them, sure. But also, EFAP shouldn't be anybody's heroes. They're a security blanket for insecure people who need to control their insecurities with arbitrary and paradoxically absurd gatekeeping. In the case of these embarrassing ripoffs, they not only committed the sin of unoriginality, they mistake being edgy for being intelligent. And the fact that they call people R-words and misgender, trans, and non-binary people is the exact same reason they make 4-hour videos about how their opinions are objective. They don't value other people's perspectives. It's that simple. And that is always a road to reactionaryville. By the way, PAFE, I know the phrase objective opinions is an oxymoron. It's designed to highlight your nonsensical position. Please know, this is not me starting a beef or a rivalry. I'm offering you the most charitable, polite analysis of your channel that you'll receive from anyone who's not a follower. Do some self-reflection, watch the videos that I mentioned, they're all linked below, and actually consider them. Instead of just look for context to obfuscate and perspectives to devalue. Peace.